Alrighty, Alexander. Let's get to work on solving this.
Or perhaps we could just, I don't know, blast a hole in the ice over there?
What? Alexander, we are not in a race. The goal is not just to forge a shortcut to the end. This room has been carefully crafted with conundrums to expand our minds and foster our creativity.
With a sliding tile puzzle? I'll be waiting over there. Are you sure you want me to melt that ice? This puzzle could be a lot simpler. If I burn through this puzzle, we can get to the ladies a lot faster. And I can get some journal time in. Just let me know when you want me to use my magic. Can't you just plug your ears while I snap? Please, let me blast it. I don't see what the big deal is. But Dad, everyone else from Ludor uses magic. Just let me use magic. I'll feed all the chickens when we get home. This just isn't fair. Fine, have it your way. I won't ever use magic, and I'll just throw all my talents away. I can't even. I have nothing to say to you right now. Have fun living your magic-free life. Move that long piece over here. Let me melt that ice.
Oh, it's a...
Please don't linger on this part of the story. Please don't linger on this part of the story.
Okay. I can't move that up then. Okay, let's just put everything back to where it was. No, not you. You. Okay, that's not gonna work. I do have to get that one over there somehow, so... Oh, dummy. That doesn't work though, because then I do that. That's the only piece I can move. Unless... No, hold on. I think that piece belongs there because nothing else can go there, so that's... But maybe I can move it for now anyway.
Watch your head.
Alexander, I thought we agreed not to use that magic in here.
Well, I didn't see another way.
You're not following the 4 E's.
Dad, I'm 18. You don't need to talk down to me.
Could I have done this without the magic?
Sorry, I'm not sorry. You gotta admit that was clutch, right? Those mad fire skills, though. I don't mean TBR, but that was savage, yo. Let's take a break on the small talk and just chillax.
Was there a way I could have done that without that? I wonder.
Have you shared this story with Mom?
Queen Casimir used to have quite the wild side as well.
Yeah, the mom.
Perhaps it would be easier to be his friend. This parenting stuff has its limits.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, I probably could have done it without the fire. Actually, no. Because, yeah, this has to work like that. I believe it was Dragon King's Quest 8 that you actually play as Alexander and you find his wife, Gwendolyn's
I'm
mother.
not sure how the story is supposed to help me with Gart.
Stay with me, sweetheart. Sometimes it has to get worse before it can get better.
Oh, that's lovely.
I need a break. I'm gonna go wait over there and think about what I'm gonna write in my journal later.
What in the caduceus grace is journaling?
Oh, like the shining stars, I'm not Gwendolyn Caduceus Jr.
I've been meaning to ask, what was that syrup smell in the throne room? I wasn't expecting this adventure to be so linear. Aren't we supposed to collect a bunch of crazy items and then use them on random objects?
Yep. There we go. That's the King's Quest.
So, you figured out that the labyrinth is most certainly a trap, right? I've said my piece. Now I'm going back to reflecting. Whoa-ha. Whoa-ha.
Alrighty.
I do have to admit I was starting to get frustrated at that boy's lack of participation. I didn't say anything, though. Didn't want to end up in that journal.
Can you please stop that snapping?
Sorry, it's a nervous habit.
If I flip the... because... I need that, but that way. And that's not going to happen with the way I have it right now. And I can't flip it that way. And I want that.
You're doing it again.
Sorry.
Alexander, please. That sound is bringing me back to a very dark place.
Okay, let's just do this. Let's restart. Okay, don't have to worry about that one at all. Okay, so if I do this... Well, I can't push it. Which is okay. There we go. Ah, so that's how it works. That should work. Yeah. Easy peasy, Alexander.
Another conundrum solved. Just imagine what you could accomplish if you actually knew each other longer than, how long has it been? 18 years, give or take a few key moments. Oh, wait. That's how long you've been apart. Apologies. Sometimes I mix up numbers and dates.
You're a bitch, Sphinx.
This looks really hard. Please don't.
I can't help it!
Oh, come on, Dad. This is really embarrassing. Oh, no.
How many switches are in this trap? Is this the final gauntlet? Have we reached the end? Will we make it out alive? Will we use our bows? Does this labyrinth give out prizes? Oh, what if the prizes are custom jackets? Can ours say the dueling archers, please? When can we schedule a pun war? How about every day that ends in Y? Isn't this so much fun? Aren't you excited to back? Because I am. What size crown do you wear? When do you want to begin addendum training? Tell me, are you more the brave, the wise, or the compassionate? You can choose how to solve this conundrum as long as we do it together! Yes! Don, why would you do that? It looked like so much fun.
I'm not like you. I can't handle any more puzzles.
That magic is dangerous. See? This is what I warned you about, that snapping, that horrendous snapping. It's what took you away from us, and I forbid you to use it.
Forbid me? This magic is part of who I am. I just wish you could see that. Look, we're not some happy family just because I'm back. I wasn't there on your adventures. I don't know what the tapestries that line the walls mean, and I don't know why you insist on wearing that ridiculous hat.
Well, if you didn't want a family, then why did you come back?
I was looking for a father, not a commander. I'm not one of your subjects to be ruled over. If I wanted to be a slave, I would have stayed with Manannan.
Please don't ever compare me to that man. He robbed you of your childhood.
Well, like it or not, Dad, I'm already grown up. And you're robbing me of my adulthood.
You shouldn't talk to your father that way, Alexander.
Look, I don't even know that name. Let's just split up and search for the girls. You have your way of doing things, and I have mine. I'm just slowing you down.
Oh.
Fine, leave again. You know what? You are slowing me down.
Oof. That hurts.
Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong?
Well, you only had him for, what, a day or two, so...
Shame. All these twisty staircases look like so much more fun than those sliding tile puzzles.
I'll be honest, I had no idea how the hell I would have been able to solve
Shame.
this one.
Oh,
So I'm kind of grateful for Alexander doing this.
Should we save a plate for Dad?
I brought him food earlier. He refused to eat. He's too preoccupied with this next big adventure he's cooking up in his head.
You know, that's just like Dad. Once adventure is on his mind, he can't focus on anything else.
He's never lost his drive. You have to give him that.
Well, I've never regretted retiring my questing boots. It allowed me to devote my full attention to raising my daughter. Isn't that right, my little bug?
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me.
Oh, come now, Alexander. We were raised going on adventures and we turned out just fine. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, look at Gart. He's been questing since he could crawl, and shaping up to be quite the handsome prince, if I do say so myself.
Well, thanks for saying so, Mother.
Oh, I do hope you decide to take Gwendolyn on her own adventure soon. She's got it in her blood. You can't keep her safe forever.
She can go out questing for danger when she's older. We like to do things a little differently in the Green Isles.
You can say that again. Not enough addendums and far too few decrees. Pardon the interruption, milady. I know there's something there.
I see. Thank you. Gart, the chambermaid found this crumbled up in your waste bin. I am assuming it fell.
Yes, thank the shining stars they found it. I was looking all over for that. It must have blown right off my desk. Give it here. I'll deliver it right after supper.
No need. I'll deliver it myself in the morning.
Gart, I told you to keep the windows closed in your room. It's so breezy in there.
Can you please pass the peas?
Gart, did you not hear Gwendolyn?
Oh, apologies. I thought that was a nint mouse squeaking in the courtyard. What did you say?
I asked you to please pass
Gart? Please pass the peas to your cousin.
The little highness can reach them herself. I'm not here to serve her.
You would be honored to serve.
Children, that's enough.
Ooh. I think she has some kind of
There
magic.
you go, dear. Or was that so hard? Now, can we just finish up dinner in peace? Grandpa would like to speak with everyone after dinner.
Ugh. I hate the smell of that lavender. When I'm king, we will never serve those abominations again.
Oh, do tell us, Gart. What qualities do you possess that would make for a good king?
Well, for one, I've been raised in this castle and trained to properly take over the kingdom. Unlike some other children who have only had adventures in their imaginations.
Boys, I don't like where this conversation is going. Daventry is our home, Alexander. You chose to run away with the princess and rule over her kingdom. Who else besides Gart would make a good king?
I don't know. I hear Kyle has some big ideas.
Kyle? Really? Uncle, you're acting like a buffoon.
Well, if this is how children raised by royalty treat their elders, then I'm proud that Gwendolyn and I grew up outside these castle walls.
What? So now your family is too good for Daventry? It would be an honor for me to be king.
Ooh.
But for you, it's just a burden?
Knock it off, Gart!
No! You're just a little girl. Nothing more than a dreamer. If you didn't encourage Grandfather's ramblings, he might actually notice that I am the only man for the job. Sit down. You're embarrassing the family.
Ah! You will never be half the king Grandpa is. And he would never, ever leave the kingdom to such a spoiled, thoughtless child. I may be a little girl, but you're the one that needs to grow up.
Distress.
Distress.
I think it would be best to cool off in your rooms. Everybody. No one is allowed to see Grandpa until you can all get along.
That addendum is probably going to
Grandpa?
be super important.
Can I come in?
Gwendolyn, You've disobeyed your grandma by sneaking in here. I was told everyone was sentenced to their chambers. Do you know what that means?
That I should go back to my room, take this time to reflect in my journal.
No. It means you should pull up a chair. I can finish this story without any more interruptions.
I think I crossed a line tonight.
Oh, I'm sure you did. Good thing this story is all about crossing lines.
It's all about crossing lines.
Do you think the beard is too much? My wife says it itches her, but I think it's dignified. So, how long have you been working here? So, where are you from? Ooh, sounds exotic. Is there a spot for picnics around here?
Oh.
You'll find this puzzle is easier without all that extra weight, Mr. Majesty.
No, God damn it, I want to go back. Well, how do I get this one? Do I need to get all of them to, like, conjoin? This is gonna be a tough one. Do they cancel out? Okay. Now, is that all vertical lines? If I put another one there like this. So I can't be laid on that side is basically what they're saying. They all have to be laid down over here. So... There's no way, like, I have no four corner things, like, there are all these corners. There's no way that... Let's see. Because what's stopping me from just doing this? That. And that. Like, what's stopping me from doing that? And then I go up here. Oh. That's how it's gonna work. I basically have to make a mirror. Okay, let's see what all I have. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And then I have all but one of the corners. Oh no, I have all corners. And then I have one line like that. So this can't be used because I need at least, well, no, none of them can be, unless these get flip-flopped and they're up there, which is probably the case. Let me think. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do... Let's do this. Do that. And then that. Oh, that. Oh, but... And then another vertical. That should work. I just probably have to put the opposite ones because of that. I don't know, some weird reason. Yeah, see, they're right here. That there. Not on it again. I keep doing that. So this one was a bit tricky, but it's... But I got that one line. Why does that... Why do I have that one? I wanted to go back in the room. I didn't really... Oh.
I hate to say it, but this is so much easier alone.
Okay, they just let me come back in here then. Okay, well, what's this? All right.
Don't pay those statues any mind. They're just all previous adventurers who are not nearly as clever as you.
Well, that helps.
Don't pay those...
I wish they patched in for episode 1 to skip with the L1.
Who sculpted those guards?
I couldn't shake the feeling that they seemed like first drafts. failed attempts at some larger art project.
Rude! Just as I suspected.
I like them. They're cute.
Don't worry, Mr. Majesty. He'll learn his lesson. Such a shame how parents treat their kids these days.
I don't have that thing anymore.
This puzzle was light on teenage angst, and I appreciated that.
Wait, what? No. There we go. Then you go up. Well, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. I need to put them here. And then, boom. There we are. To be fair, these two puzzles were very easy. Actually, some of these puzzles were simple. The Badger. He's behind this.
I wish I could just snap and bring you to the end of the labyrinth, but alas, I lack opposable thumbs. I'm afraid you'll just have to solve this on your own. I don't mean to salt a wound, but are you even sure that he's your son? It's not like you're cut from the same cloth. How do you know this Alexander is not an imposter?
This is the exact same puzzle as last time. Now I have to do it
wished
without
I had
Alexander.
Alexander's fire to solve this one, but I would get through it without any dark magic.
So, what I was originally going to plan to do was I had to... So I basically have to get that. Bring you down. That's basically what I need to do. So this is hard. Can I restart this? Nope. Wait a minute. Bring you down. I want to bring you down, but... Ooh, this is tough. Do anything. God damn it, what the hell? And I can't move that down. So that can't go where it was originally. That's basically what I'm learning here. There we go. Took a while, but figure that one in one. Well, not in one.
No magic needed to solve this.
But how did you resolve your fight? I need some tips to get Gart to be nicer to me.
Are you sure something else isn't bothering him? Have you tried asking him? Or are you assuming it has to do with you?
Well, he's cordial to everyone else.
I might dig a little deeper into that.
Is there a way I could look at this? Maybe I can climb down on the side of those red walls there.
Okay, this one might be a little easier with 2 people.
Okay, let me move. Let me do this thing first. Okay, I can... Let me figure out a path. So... So in order for that to work, I have to do that. I just gotta remember every time I step on him again. Well, here, let's just do that. Okay. Okay, so if I start at the second one. So I have to move that knight up. No, that knight stays there. That knight stays there. That knight... The knights are perfect, actually. I believe if my mind is going to tell me how they're supposed to be. Unless, hold on, maybe I have to... Their shields might bounce me off the wrong way, though. So let's just check that out. Yeah, so I need to turn... Turn you, yeah. Oh, I couldn't even move the knights. They're only turnable. Okay, so that's actually how it should have been then. That'll just take me down that way, so... believe that will work. So I bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay. So I have the formula correct. I have the middle one right. I'm not 100% sure about this one. I think I do, but let's just see. I have to say, so far every single chapter of these, like chapter 1 just seems to be the longest one because I feel like you had to do a lot more in that one than compared to all these other ones so far. Nope. That one's wrong. So then that means that top one's also going to be wrong. Actually, no, the top one's correct. Because it's where you bounce at, so it's where you bounce at, so if I went from the bottom, I would have gone left, so that's what I have to do. I just need to move that bottom one to be at a different angle. I like this game. I like this game a lot. It's fun. So now, I'll bounce here. So this is what's gonna happen. I'm gonna bounce, spin, bounce, spin, bounce, spin, bounce. At least I hope so.
Okay, so some help on this would have been nice. Might have saved my back a bit.
I have a feeling we're getting close to the end here.
This is great and all, but are you sure Gart shouldn't be listening to this? He's the one who started it all. He needs to apologize.
It's not always about who's right and who started it, Gwendolyn. Have you tried approaching Art calmly? You might be surprised what you find.